morning, you guys. It's a new month. That means we need a whole new month of recipes. That means we need a meal for every night of the week. Yes. So I'm gonna show you guys on today's video how I do my meal planning, how I plan to feed our entire family of 5 for only $400 for the entire month. That includes dinner, lunch, breakfast, snacks, and show you guys how you can do the same thing for your family, how to stay on a small budget and still eat delicious foods. So if that sounds interesting to you, then you're gonna wanna stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. I do this every single month, so you might want to consider hitting that subscribe button if you're interested in learning how to save your family tons of money. I don't just do meal planning and grocery hauls. I do all sorts of frugal living things to help you guys live your dream life on less. Okay, so the very first thing I want you guys to do is, if you're new to this channel, if you haven't watched already, go check out the links down below, because in those links I'm showing you guys how to start your own meal plan on a budget and all of the details that go behind doing this whole meal plan. So go check out all those links. Okay, so the very first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look in the freezer, fridge, and pantry, because we are cooking with what we have first. That's most important. That's gonna help you save money. Then I'm gonna go look at all the sales in my local area, and then we'll take a look at Pinterest and start planning, and I'll show you guys my entire meal plan. I have a blank template for you guys if you want to do your own, and then I also have a printable meal plan that has all of the meal plans that we have planned for this month for you guys. You could use it as just like a starting point to fill out your own template for recipes that your own family will like. All of these recipes are delicious and budget friendly. Most of them you can make for your entire family for only $5, so that's awesome. Okay, so I'm in the middle of making some freezer packets. Video coming soon. Smoothie freezer packets, what I'm talking about. So mostly up here is fruit. I had to organize some stuff. I have some cookie dough, a few things of waffles. We're gonna be using that meat up tonight. More frozen berries. Yeah, that's just mostly fruit up here. So I still have these grilled roll tacos. If you followed me on Instagram, you saw me make those on Instagram stories. Yes. Then I have some bacon, some ground chicken. This is some pre-cooked chicken that I just sliced up. Some homemade hamburger patties, so that'll be an easy dinner. Somebody needs a strawberry. This month is all about quick, easy dinners that I can either prep in the morning, slow cooker, or just get thrown together so easy. School started like 5 days ago, so we are in survival mode, trying to adjust to a new schedule, okay? And then in my freezer out in the garage, I just looked out there. I have 3 pounds of ground beef, some Go-Gurts, some frozen cookies I made. I have tortilla shells, and then some waffles in there, so there's that. And in the fridge, you guys know, usually is not too full. All my condiments are pretty well stocked. We have some leftover pizza that I made. I have some spinach for the smoothie bags that I'm putting together. I'm really excited about that. This is just leftovers from dinner from last night, and some pre-cooked chicken that I'm gonna use for dinner tonight. This is chopped lettuce, and then I have an artichoke and some lemons and a zucchini. All right, so now the next thing that I need to do is check out the sales and then head over and start meal planning. Okay guys, so a couple reminders. Make sure to check out the links down below, because I am offering you 2 different freebies. The first freebie is a meal planner that looks exactly like this, along with a grocery list on a budget, so that way you can list out every item and how much you expect to pay. That way there's no surprises at the checkout, things like that, but it's totally blank. That way you can plan off of what you already have in your pantry, fridge, and freezer. And you also can download this completed, filled out meal planner that our family is using. These are the exact meals, as maybe a starting point to start planning off your grocery list or your meal plan. That might be helpful, because all of these recipes cost around $5 or less per meal to feed a family of 4. So both of those links to each of those will be down in the description box below. So there's that. Make sure to check those out. Now let's talk about all the food. This month I am only planning 4 weeks, because that takes us all the way till September. That takes us till October. October. That is crazy. That means Halloween and okay. Anyways, back to the food. Okay, so week 1, I'm gonna be doing chicken parmesan sandwiches. Oh, and you guys, let me remind you that if you download this pre-filled out meal plan, each of these recipes is a clickable link. So if you click on the recipe or the menu idea, the meal idea, it'll take you over to the recipe itself. Chicken Parmesan sandwiches, we've tried these before. This recipe is so easy, super simple, way delicious, crazy cheap. So, and it's a slow cooker recipe. You can make it slow cooker, which is awesome. All these recipes for September are all about low maintenance, very low time consuming recipes because back to school time is a busy time of year for everybody. So let's save some time in the kitchen, save some money, all of that stuff all together. Tostadas, lemon tilapia with a side veggie, really simple recipe. Coconut curry chicken. This recipe is so delicious. So many flavors in it. Love it. Teriyaki pineapple chicken bowls. This one takes a little bit more prep work because you like scoop out the pineapple bowl. But if you don't want to have to worry about that, just chop up your pineapple, serve it over rice with it. It's delicious. But if you do make the pineapple bowls, it's so fun. The kids love it. They might even eat their vegetables if you serve it in a pineapple bowl. So think about that for a second. And over here is what I list out. All of the fresh fruits and produce, all of that stuff that we're going to need to buy in order to fulfill all of the recipes over on the other side. So you can kind of just take a glance over there, and I kind of have my estimated costs again, so that way when you go to the grocery store, there's no surprises when you get to the checkout. So then week 2, we're going to be having tacos. That's one of our monthly staples. Chicken pot pie pasta, fish tacos. That's usually a pretty popular one in our family. Thai peanut sauce chicken, delicious. It's fun to throw in some of these like Asian dishes to kind of mix things up a little bit. Slow cooker pesto chicken. Then for week 3, we're going to be doing burrito bowls. Again, one of my staples. Crispy Parmesan tilapia, Thai wraps, and I plan to supplement this Thai wraps recipe. We had some frozen ground chicken in the freezer, but I'm going to kind of bump up the recipe by mixing in a coleslaw mix and kind of sauteing that in with the chicken to kind of vary that ground chicken a little bit further so I don't have to use as much meat in that recipe. Hamburgers and fruit, those are just those leftover homemade hamburger patties from last month when I made hamburgers. Homemade pizza, another staple in our family. And then week 4, don't forget when you are doing your own meal planning to put in big events and things like big events and holidays in your meal planning, even if you are still going to be planning on putting a recipe for that day of the week. You want to make sure that you have those on there so that way you are planning accordingly. Slow cooker Greek pitas, homemade mac and cheese, and I'm going to put in some sausage. Barbecue chicken tostadas is a new recipe we're going to be trying out. Hope the kids love that. And I have tostadas twice in here. One is the Mexican recipe, one is the barbecue chicken recipe. And the reason that I have those in there twice is because I bought a bunch of tostada shells last month thinking we would feed some of our visitors, our guests, our family that was visiting with those, and we didn't eat as much as I thought, so we need to get rid of those. So using up what we have first. And then crunch wraps is going to be another recipe. I just thought that would be fun because my husband loves the crunch wrap supremes from Taco Bell. These are the homemade version. You can make them a lot healthier than what you would get at the fast food restaurants and way cheaper. So excited to try those out as well. Now for breakfast and lunch, if you've been paying attention on my Instagram account, which you should be, Instagram stories where I share all of our day-to-day frugal living and amazing deals that I find. It's so much fun, and it's just like, you know, fun over there. But I have been doing a lot of freezer prep for breakfast and lunch, so make sure you're following me on there. Once I get more of that together and a little more under my belt, I'm going to make a whole video for you guys, so make sure that you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on for that. So there you guys have it. Don't forget that you can go download this exact meal plan, and you can download the completely blank template. That way you can plan your meal plan off of what you already have in your pantry, fridge, and freezer. There's a monthly meal plan, but then there's also a weekly. And if you're brand new to meal planning, I have a video all dedicated on how to get started with meal planning to help you save the most money possible. Our family used to be spending almost $1,000 every single month when it was just hubby and I on food and groceries, which is insane. Now our family spends no more than $400, and that includes the $25 per week for fresh produce and milk. So there you guys have it. That's our meal plan. Don't forget to come back for tomorrow's video where I'm going to show you our complete grocery haul, show you all the groceries, and prove to you that we do this on budget every single month, or at least close. So pretty close. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!